Hey guys, Zangetsu 134 here, bringing you another My Hero Academia vlog, this time for the final episode of Season 3, Episode 25. So yeah, this is going to be my last My Hero Academia vlog for the year, and also probably going to be the last one until next year, as it'll be a while before Season 4 comes out, probably not until April at best, I think. Well, I say this might be my last one, but it'll probably be my last one TV show-wise. I mean, we've still got something else coming at the end of October. Looking forward to that. I don't know what I'll do for a video of sorts, but we'll see. We'll see what I'll do. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this will go. I took a long time to do this just because, A, I don't know, I always feel kind of mopey when I get the last episode of a season. And B, I wanted to wait a few days to give my vlog about the movie sometime, which I think it's actually the highest ranked video I've done ever, or with views. I mean, granted, it's pretty paltry. It's only 17 views, but I'm pretty proud of the fact that I managed to land a video with that high of views, especially when I only have probably, I think, 18 subscribers. Wow, actually my subscriber count went up too. I didn't realize how much I got subscribers. That's pretty cool. So anyway, enough about my talking. This is the final episode in which the UA Class 1A students are introduced to the UA Big Three, who are the closest to pros that are at the school, which consists of Mirio Togata, I don't remember the last two's full names, but Nejire and Takami, who are all year 3 students who come to talk to UA about, or talk to the first year students about the importance of work studies. And to further show how powerful they are, Mirio challenges the whole class, with the exception of Bakugo and Todoroki, who's like, I don't have a provincial license, so I'm gonna chill. Challenge them to an all-out battle. And of course he schools them using his skills and basically states, I wasn't always this good. I never had nearly as powerful a quirk as other people. But thanks to my training on my work studies, where they trained me like heroes, or an actual hero, because I had my provincial hero license, I was able to train my quirk to its full potential and was able to become a powerful hero. And so the group fight. However, Midoriya figures out some ways in order for Mirio to use his quirk, and so he actually manages to, when I hit him, actually manages to counterattack, even if the counter failed, which impressed Mirio. I was getting told by a lot of people that Mirio is probably is a fan favorite character from the manga, and I can see why. He's very fun and just a fun-loving character. I recently picked up the newest volume of My Hero Academia. I'm technically 2 volumes ahead. That's as far as I've got. Probably I'll be able to catch up on the manga that will be turned into Season 4 before Season 4 comes out, or at least get close to it, as I did with Season 3. I managed to pick up pretty much every volume of the manga and read it before Season 3 came out, for the most part. And so, I get why people like him. He's very fun. Here he doesn't really show much off about his skills or his heroic nature, but he does show off his personality, particularly in the fact that his clothes keep falling off every time he activates his permeation quirk. And I actually like how they use his quirk, in that he uses it to phase himself, but at the same time he lets himself fall through the ground and then deactivates his quirk, which causes basically an almost metaphysical, quantum mechanics sort of thing, that basically 2 masses can't overlap, so basically his body is erupted through. And he has to be careful when doing that, because technically he can't breathe when he's permeating, because oxygen just goes through his lungs, and he can't see as the light goes through his eyes, so he has to be able to predict where he's going to go. He has to basically aim ahead of time in order to use his quirk, which I actually thought was kind of interesting. But then again, I also assume that he's learned to permeate only parts of his body. A lot of quirks, it tends to be like if you activate them, sometimes they'll overdo it. Like when you first use your quirk, it'll cause you to like completely permeate your body, or stuff like that. So like he's probably had to learn to fine tune and adapt his quirk to best use it, which is great. The other two, Nejire and Tamaki, really don't do a lot to impress themselves, which is a shame because I love Tamaki's quirk. He has the best quirk of the three, in my opinion. I'm not going to tell you what either Nejire or Tamaki's are because you'll see them next year. But if you want to see them, I would suggest picking up the manga. It's on sale. The first, I think, 13 or 14 volumes have been made into the anime. Well, part of the first of volume 14. Some of the last few chapters of that were made for the next or will be made in the next season. But yeah, we also get a little glimpse into what's going on in season 4, particularly Chisaki Overhaul meets with the League of Villains, as Twice wants to introduce them. And we also get the idea of Midoriya wanting to do get an internship lined up. So he goes to talk to Gran Torino, and of course Gran Torino's like, well, I can't help you right now, I'm doing something. And also, I know you don't have any, like, skills because you only got into the top 8, which is weird because, like, that's still pretty impressive for your first time to get into the top 8. I just think it's ridiculous that the pros didn't want to take him just because of the fact that he injured himself. Where's I going with this? And so Midoriya, decides to go talk to All Might. Well, he doesn't go talk to him in this, but like basically Gran Torino gives the idea that he should talk to All Might, especially because All Might can get him probably in with his first and only sidekick, who we see at the very end with one of his sidekicks. I think her name's Bubble. I forget exactly what her name is, but I didn't expect her to be blue. I'm currently reading the manga, and I didn't expect her to be, like, blue. Blue-skinned. Especially because her outfit's very skimpy. And so we are introduced to Mirio, Sir Night-Eye at the very end. Much like how they introduced, like, All for One at the very end of Season 2. I can't really say much because Night-Eye is only shown here for, like, a brief moment. It was cool to see him, though, just because, like, I'm where I am now, he's a very prominent character. He's very important to the plot. So, yeah, all in all, I think this is a fine season finale. I wish we could have gotten some more more with the kids, more stuff with them, but that's just this was just here to show them how different things will be once they're interning, and how far they have to go to be heroes. Remember, this is still their first year, and they're only on their second semester the second semester of their first season at this point. I'm looking forward to seeing what will come next for these kids. I'm looking forward to seeing what they'll do as pro heroes, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the animation will animate a lot of what I'm reading right now. So all in all, I think it was a good season finale. My only real complaints with it is the fact that we really only get small snippets of what's going to come, and that's been kind of the thing I think since the provincial hero license exam arc ends. That these last few episodes are basically just cooling down from a very intense season, as well as just sort of showing us things that will come, and how next season's going to be a lot more about them being in the field and about more of their experiences, and more about Midoriya interacting with Mirio as well as Sir Night-Eye. Especially interesting since, Mirio, since we as the viewer knows, but Midoriya doesn't yet, that Mirio was chosen by All Might to potentially be a an inheritor for One for All instead of Midoriya. I'm curious to see how that will play out. Well, I know how that's playing out because I'm reading it, but I'm curious to see how it'll be handled in the animation and the acting. I mean, I like the characters and their acting. I just am curious to see how things will play out. I can't wait to see when season 3 comes out here on DVD. I'm hoping to see if we'll have some special DVD stuff. I'm also hoping we don't have to wait until next year to get the two heroes on DVD. Just because I want to see some deleted stuff, see if there's deleted stuff, if they'll get one of the OVAs dubbed. But yeah. So all in all, like I said, I think it's a good episode. I know there's not much to talk about just because it's, again, just kind of a wind down episode, an episode to show off the big three and introduce them. And more or less just introduce stuff we're going to see next year. So, in summary, guys, I had a good time looking forward to the next episode, and even though I'm going to be going to bi-weekly vlogs now, thanks to the way Commodore Zio is playing out, I hope you guys stick around, even though I'm not doing My Hero Academia until next year. I might do one more MHA video just talking about Season 3 in general, just to wrap up my thoughts. But otherwise, guys, I think that's going to be it for My Hero Academia. Like I said, I might do one more, and I might talk about the game when it comes out, once I've had time to play it. I know it's been out for a while in Japan. A lot of people have bought the Japanese version, but I wanted to wait for the American version, especially because you get Endeavor as a DLC, and supposedly you also get Midoriya as a DLC, although I'm assuming he's not going to be, or not, regular Midoriya, but rather shoot-style Midoriya. So yeah, but in general, guys, I think that's gonna be it for this week. Next week we'll be finally getting back to Kamen Rider, as I'll be watching episodes 5 and 6, and I'll be doing a vlog on that. So that's gonna be it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope those of you who stuck around for My Hero Academia content will stay for the other content. If not, I hope you guys come back for next year. So until then, guys, I'm Zangetsu 134, and I will catch you next time. Till then, take care, go beyond, plus ultra.